excited for this, even though it's one of those known matchups. I always like to see people competing in the finals, how they play it out.
Well, as we just said, what allowed Karlov to be better a few months ago was a concurrency, a meeting of 3 events. The first event is that some good player promoted the deck by winning with it. So that's something that just drew the attention of people saying, hey, that was unexpected. It's always the same. Good decks come when good players take what, not lesser players, but good deck builders assemble and say, we tested some stuff, and guess what? It worked. Like we talked about Apatra a few minutes before, and it's just the same. It's the kind of deck you say, come on, man, it's not working. And in the end, guess what? It is. Mm-hmm. What I like, but what I'm talking is that the Zurgo player doesn't have all his mountains the same look. I'm perplexed. I'm just, why? They're not pimped, they're not $25,000 mountains. Just,
well, anyway. Zurgo players, they all have a budget.
It's always a strange thing, you just maybe you say, I usually say so because if you look at his hand and you say, drop a mountain, you draw another one, you put the other one and say, that's not the mountain you drew. I just did that 2 weeks ago in drafting, and people just look at me, how do you know? I don't know. I look at your head, you had the planes, you search for another planes, it doesn't have the same drawing at all. So I just saw that. And the thing is, Zurgo says, I don't give a damn fuck about you looking at my hand. I don't care. I'm gonna play 35 different mountains, and I don't care. So as I was saying, Karlov was Helion hitting the board, so that's good. If he doesn't have a spot removal, you've got 2 energy counters, mates. I'm pretty sure you need them. Does he have a removal? He got yeah. That is a good thing. Mm-hmm. And he's got 2 energy counters. He just forgot it. I don't think there's another card which uses energy counters in the whole fucking deck. So, so the thing is, is it a Burrington? No.
No, it's in Langton.
It's a Langton. And the 3 things that made Karlov exist was first that the deck brewers just gathered, and some guy who's playing quite well decided to put the pack up to a tournament and got to the top 8 until he won with it. His idea. And also, Karlov occurred at the same time. The starting life totals were set back to the original ones, which is 20. So the first thing is, he was aggressive enough to beat up the 20 life points. It's harder when you play 30. And at that time, there was on a major tournament, like 125 players, I think, or 130 players, there was 1/3 players playing Zurgo. So the only thing you could do is just, what could you do against brainless damage? You just get brainless life points. And that's the second thing. And the other thing is that after this, when we just switched back to 20 life points, everyone was just playing slower in terms, faster, in terms of curve. So the average mana cost of the decks just went straight downwards to 2.5 at the middle, I'm saying, on the average. And so everything went more aggressive. So people went back to playing creatures. Like when we had this, before this, apart from Marath, Will of the World, and Anima sort of elements, people were not really playing heavy creature-based decks, except Monogreen, maybe. Yisan, before it got banned. Yisan, the Wanderer Bard, had lots of creatures too, and there was almost all the decks that were playing creatures. And Karlov has the best 2 colors against creature-based packs. So it's got amazingly fast, because it's a fast deck, really. It doesn't look fast, but it is. And it's quite simple to play. You don't have many choices to do. You don't really care about combos, about anything. You can just play fast. And if you make a good out like he did last time, is it a Hellraider? Yeah, a Hellraider. Hellsfunder, go to the graveyard and you can flash it back and call it back. So all those three things made Karlov a very good deck. it was a better deck when there was more Zurgo in the field, because Zurgo was killing everything tier 2, everything tier 3. I wouldn't say this is not racism, it's just I'm just calling some decks like this because, for example, I'm playing fun decks. I know they are not good decks, so you have to know when your packs are not winning. You have to just, be serious and say, no, it's not a good pack. But all the medium range deck that were hard to beat, Zurgo just raked them all. And considering how we've come as cheap the deck was to build, lots of people say, hey, I just don't want to invest 5,000 euros or dollars into a pack, and this is easy to set up. So Zurgo is a really cool deck. And also, it does something really weird. You don't really care about what your opponent plays. You do sometimes, because you have to do the maths, and playing burn is really hard. I mean, everyone thinks it's easy. So play it, not against Karlov. Just play it, and we'll see. Because some decks can be faster than Zurgo to win on the battlefield, it's random, like Saskia sometimes is a good matchup. So that's complicated. Rayhan was a good matchup. Bruce with a life gain was completely stupid.
I of course played that because I loved it so much.
It was a good idea. So you had 20 lives. So Zurgo, but Bruce. So no more Bruce. So more Zurgo. So Karlov. And this is why it's. This is my words are just plain stupid. It's more complicated than this, but the deck is Searing Blood, and this is a good reason to play Karlov. And as you see, it can take you to the finals. And spoiler alert: if he doesn't have very, very bad luck, he's going to win. So yeah, it's a good thing.
So 3 and 2. Well, I don't know. He's got him down to 6. Getting him close.
And also, you have to understand that playing black-white wasn't something until the partners came to. So no one was playing black-white. Some people were playing Teza, the small one, the 3-mana one, the old one, the 2/3. Not Envoys of Ghost or whatever it is, the 7-mana one. It's just, and some people were playing Orzhova too, or Ghost Council of Orzhova. Were just not good. So this is a new series of color right now. Like, for example, right now, no one is playing Naya, because there is no Naya commander. The only one that was serious was Marath, Will of the Wild, and is just killing the whole metagame by itself, so including Karlov. So we just had to remove it. And is it going to...
He's not drawing lands, the Karlov, and
is it going for the kill?
Yeah. So...
Losing 1 life, down to 5. What is he doing?
Yeah.
Well, he knows he's
Zurgo.
dead next turn anyway.
What is this?
He took the mana, he just cracked it. Oh, it's prediction from red.
Yeah, and he sacrificed the lands into his Zurn orb.
So he gained some life. Yeah.
I think he's at 9 right now.
That's kind of greedy.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah,
jeez, but I had a stream cut. What happened? Did he win? Did he win? I had a 2-second screen cut for no reason. I hope. Yeah, Zurgo won. So yeah.
Yeah.
So that was close. That was I don't know what could have saved him. I think if he got the Oreo champion sooner, that could be that could be a thing. Getting the Oreo champion sooner for the game 1, yeah. So back to shuffling. Back to shuffling, and at least when you are starting, you don't have to already have the Zurgo on the battlefield, which is one of the things that you have to take into account, to handle it by itself.
Oh man.
And mulligan to 6 on the left, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Keeping, spraying, no, drawing. I was just what the hell? Just shuffled. It's just like me. I just beat you so easily and so fast. I take 6 cards. I don't want the 7th. It's just too easy otherwise. Oh, and another mulligan on right.
Do you know this is just a best of 3, right? Or is it a best of 5?
No, 3.
Just a best of 3.
We could.
Come on, I want to see more magic. Show me more magic. Don't we all want to see more magic?
Is it magic? Doesn't count when you just gain some life and do some damage on the other side.
What do you mean it's not magic? That's the whole point, right? Is to...
It's white and red. Okay, with this. We had enough of the other colors so far, so.
That's true, yeah. I was just looking through the Zurgo list to see, well, just the popular list to see how many cards prevent life gain, and one of the most recent lists that was running anything was running Rampaging Brasodon, which is a new card.
Yep. I got banned before he got played. That's cool.
And then you have your standard Skullcrack, and what is Big Daddy's Skullcrack? It's around here somewhere.
Oh, the cards that prevent, you mean not permanently, just on the spot?
Yeah. Skullcrack is, temporary, but there's, like another... Flames of the Blood Hand, that's what it is.
Yeah, and some people, don't ask me why, play the Lasher, the Stigma Lasher, the one that just gets a 2/2 for 2, and once it hits the opponent, cannot gain some life until the end of the game.
Yeah, for the whole rest of the game, which is...
I've seen it. It's not always included, but what do I know? Some people just play random things.
Well, I mean, that's how you beat Karlov, right? You play that and you hit them with it once. If you can get that to happen. Karlov can't gain the life anymore for the rest of the game. It takes out a ton of the synergy. But of course, you have to manage to hit the person. Yeah, you have to manage to deal damage. Gut shot.
Was it a gut shot? Really?
Yeah.
What? Did it just flew a gut shot in his face?
Yeah. He paid the 2 life and he gut shot. It was
Wow.
Was that a Soul Warden or what was it? It was something that was going to give him some life. It's underneath the fetch land there. Now he's got another 1-drop that'll give him life, and one more still. Okay, you cannot stop me if I have 3 of them.
We were talking about how many cards just gain some life. Well, you got part of the answer. It's coming on.
He's like, I see your cheesy 1-drop that gains you life, and I have a cheesier 1-drop, gut shot, and I will stop it.
and the cat comes back, and the cat comes back from 1 white mana. So if he just taps and attack with Zurgo, then on the next turn is just going to have to play Karlov and attack. So this is going to be complicated again. So, but we're not surprised, This is what we were expecting, except it's kind of brutal.
Mm-hmm.
It's how brutal it was supposed to be. But this is brutal. This qualifies for brutal.
I mean, the Zurgo did get it the first game. Maybe if he's lucky somewhere along the lines. Oh,
well,
no.
Truly, whatever deserves to be made is, I would like.
Oh,
he's got. Oh, really? Really? He's got the burn, the blast that just exiles for 1, and he doesn't get to see the cat back. That is a very good out. So far, the gut shot was already crazy. Like crazy. I mean, the gut shot was. I don't have the words other than crazy.
Look at that. What is that right there? He's popping the other one, too. See, so this is the part where, every mono-red burn player understands that there's a point in the game where you switch from being a burn to the face kind of player and you turn into more of a control deck. This is where he's being a bit of a control deck. He's
But
cutting
it's
out all
going
the
to
creatures.
cost him his complete hand. That's the thing. So
Well, yes.
he just did. Um,
But see,
he
if he,
just did
he
a
takes
shot.
those away, he still
That's
has
crazy.
okay, he has Wasteland, and the Zurgo is still going to be pressuring 2 damage per turn. So it's a longer style
I
of
mean, truly, if he gets out of his crap, if he's just winning like that, and he just didn't have a spike, if he just gets out of this, but it's going to be written in all the books because when you are the finals and you are playing against your worst enemy,
yeah, and you do
and you
this
say,
well.
I'm still going to win. What does he want here? Searing Blaze, Searing Flames. Everything that does 2 damage to the creature and the player is okay.
Yeah, I don't know. He has the 1 mana available, so he might have a protection. So
not all the protections are instant, so you have to be very careful because some of them are creatures, so it's too late. They're not flash. So it's complicated. It's complicated.
I mean, I think I maybe attack first and see what he does. I would be fine with trading it off Zurgo for Karlov right now. Yeah, I think that's what he's gonna do. And then if Karlov does anything like a protection spell, some life gain or anything, yeah, he takes the damage, goes to 10. Whew. Phase 3. Is that damage to his face? Yeah. Another.
Alright, so we've got the Zeranorb. He's just banking his head like he's gonna headbang at the end of the game. Come on. 18 life. 18 life is a thing.
Oh gosh, look at this.
But he knows if he attacks and gains some life, he kills him in 2 turns, but he only gains 6 life. It's 12. Well, 12 is not enough because it's too much. I mean, if he's got another mountain, 12 with only 3 mountains is too much. Yeah, Fire Blast is off the meta game now because it's got banned too. With a Fire Blast, you could do this, but you had to be very good.
Yeah.
Oh, and he got
of progress.
Yes, he's got Flagstones of True Care as a land to crack on the Zeranorb. So really, this game is pure nonsense on both sides. It's just the perfect things you had to be. It's just how many times are you gonna make decks? Or you make games that just start up like this? This is crazy. It's got no more effect like this. Really, it's got no more. It's only got one land that just gets you another land that gets actually some card advantage on sacrificing a land. Because he just fixes mana right now too. 2 blacks, 2 white. Woo!
Yeah.
So he's got the 4th mountain.
Okay.
No, he's not going to deal that much damage. And the Zeranorb is still going to do the thing. And you cannot burn, you cannot blast, you cannot burn Karlov right now. This time maybe he's going to care about the energy counter.
Well, I mean, you start burning him and he starts sacrificing the land. So you gotta eat through all those lands is what you have to do. One way or another, it's like an extra 6 or 8 life or however much.
It's got another turn with a Hillion, but it's not going to be enough, I think. It's short. It's short. But on one other side, you have to clap for what he just did on this game.
He's trying. You can see that he's trying very hard. Let's see, 15 life and 10. Oh no, there's a removal spell coming from Karlov by the looks of it. No? Maybe?
There's going to be some suspense. one shot thing is not going to be another gut shot. So there's only one in the pack.
Alright.
So if you are looking at the chat right now, people are close to killing each other just because of that gut shot. So
They don't like it. They don't like the gut shot. I like the gut shot.
no,
On
it's not about that. It's just the internet has the internet has grammar Nazis. We also have card Nazis. Like, you shouldn't play this under no circumstance. And the guy said, yeah, but did he get shot successfully a 1-1 where was just killing it completely or not? He did. So alright, done.
I don't think it's so bad right now because you also have all of those mana dorks that are running around in the other decks. So it really doesn't feel too bad from my perspective,
Yeah.
I see the gut shot as, I mean, you're the aggressive deck in Zurgo, right? So paying the 2 life is nothing, so it's basically a free removal spell.
Let's not call it a gut shot so that people don't get angry. Let's call it a red beasting that can get cast for free, Because yes, you have a blasting green that does 1 damage for 1. It is stupid.
What?
Yes, it is.
Hornet Sting, yeah?
Hornet Sting, yeah, not beasting. Hornet Sting.
Hornet Sting.
And it was not really efficient by the time because the only thing she played against was maybe Saprolings or something. I don't know. It was just not really good. Ooh, Seal. Playing it. You got 4, so he's got lethal on board. An uncrop crusher. What?
Wow.
You have to crack your fucking mans. Jesus, how much does that make? He just attacks with everything. He prevents from blocking. He makes 5 and 4. He makes 9. Oh god, he's got it.
It's like Zurgo just...
What the hell? He's targeting protection, is it? It is! Immersion Caves. Oh gosh. What an outcome! Jeez. It's gonna take 5, so he needs to crack.
Okay.
So next turn he has to, on the end of the turn he has to crack. He's got the seal that makes 2. So the seal basically the seal makes, like, you cannot have a 3rd land. As soon as you just don't hit it, I'm gonna kill you. So
Oh my goodness.
what a game! Oh jeez. And he has to block the fattest creature, knowing he can kill anything. But the thing is, he has to block the 4/4 because it's much more damage if he doesn't. I like the way he sets up the rebound card, as you see, just in sandwich in between these cards, so he does not forget about it.
Yeah.
It's called a sandwich card. And wow, he's got to sacrifice it.
He's got no more lands.
And he doesn't have lethal on board, but on the other side, he can still block next turn. The thing is, now you need something that will never happen. You need Zurgo to draw a land.
Yeah.
Will it happen?
Probably not.
Oh my god. I was expecting the cards to be, kind of meta game, like it changed things. But how can you innovate when you play Zurgo? Everyone's trying to, improve the list, and you know what's gonna happen. So.
Oh no.
So the Crusher doesn't untap. He's got a card.
Oh no. Zurgo.
It's all for you, and you're dead.